Aquarius, unicorn of the zodiac. How are you doing, my cutie patootie looking all this so yummy? Aquarius, welcome to your funny Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot. This is going to be your reading about the no contact situation for the month of June, the end of June. Now, this is a general reading, not going to resonate with every single person. Do you like Aquarius? I went to Disneyland with one of my best friends, Ashley, who is also the moderator of the channel, and I made these custom ears. Arman's 100K cutie patootie looking all this so yummy. I had a blast at Disneyland. Aquarius, I know you're very caring. I know you are very nurturing. You're like, Arman, are you doing okay? I'm actually doing amazing. I'm so much well relaxed, meditated. Okay, so face card never declines. The stage is set and marked, and we're on point. So Aquarius, let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Past, present, and future. I'm also going to see what is the main energy between you and your person, the challenges, the outcomes, potential actions, and any relationship advice that you may need to know. Unique Aquarius. I'll tell you about the Disneyland probably when I go live on the channel or sometime. I want to focus on the reading right now. Okay, so Aquarius, the energy between you and your person is the Ace of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the King of Wands. Leo, possibly. You know, I'm a quadruple Leo. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly another Aquarius, but I'm getting here Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Could be Leo. Now, here is the thing, Aquarius. There is a desire here for a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that the energy being the Ace of Pentacles is about let's start over, let's make it happen. And there is something here that's going to be, this is good news. Something here, some sort of a new beginning that's going to take place, and we're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the recent past, dear Aquarius, there is the Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You are something. You're very telepathic. You probably connected with somebody that was on your mind. This person could have been years ago that you connected with. This person feels like you have a very strong connection with them. You feel their energy. So in the recent past, you manifested this person into your life. Whatever way that happened, I'm getting here manifestation of a connection, and things started working out very well. I'm getting here, you know, you and this person put in that hard work, wanting to make it work. Could have been a Virgo, could have been a Taurus, a Gemini, you know, a lot of cooperation. And then I'm going to see what happened. What is the Hermit here talking about? Like, is there something here, dear Aquarius, that might have kind of made you to go into a Hermit mode? And we're going to see why. In the present moment, there is the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. Like I said, telepathic communication, sometimes you feel like, okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever really said something like this. But you know what I'm getting for you, Aquarius? It's like, you're having these thoughts, these subconscious thoughts and these subconscious conversations with this person, and you're asking yourself, is this coming from me or is it from them? That's the energy I'm picking up on. As if like, you know, you're being pulled by a few directions. There is a decision here that you're needing to make, Two of Swords, and you're needing to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. It's like, you know, a communication is about to happen, but you are just trying to understand, how is it going to happen? Or is this just your imagination or what? We're going to talk about this. Now, in the near future, there is the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So in the near future, a lot of happiness, a lot of satisfaction. And I'm getting here, you're going to challenge somebody here. You're going to challenge a person about their behavior. I do strongly feel like here's somebody here, possibly also water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana, like they want to come towards you. But someone here who was very closed in the past, who was very kind of like hot and cold, now they're in the near future coming towards you, and you're gonna confront some sort of a reckless behavior of this person, and you're gonna want to know the truth. We're gonna find out more about this. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles here for you, dear Aquarius. My sprinkle. So Aquarius, the Ace of Pentacles here is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. Wow. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is about a manifestation. This is about reunion and wanting to work things out. Like I said, a brand new beginning. Any other card could have come up, but my cards are always on point, right? A desire here for a fresh start, which is going to actually lead to a lot of happiness. The Three of Cups here is about reunion, reconciliation. Also, I'm getting here financial stability coming in your way. That's just as a side note. If you're wanting to start a business on your side, I feel like that's going to be very lucrative. Aquarius, you're a very creative sign. Okay, you're very independent. You're the sign of independence. So I see here a lot of happiness coming in your way, and the energy between you and this person is a desire here to reconnect and to make things work with you. And there is this sense of celebration. It's almost the same sense of celebration that happened in the past with the Three of Pentacles. Remember the good old times when you both work things out? That's the energy is coming around. Now, the Ace of Swords here in the recent past is clarified by the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So there was a lot of questions between you and this person. Okay, you manifested, you created this situation, this individual to be in your life, but there was an attachment issue here. I don't sugarcoat in my readings, so I'm going to keep it very real. Some sort of an attachment that might have taken place between you and them. I'm getting this energy of, how people say, oh, Aquarius are detached. But yes, but also at the same time, when you truly love somebody and you really care for them, you don't discard them. You're very involved. You're very invested into friendships and relationships. So I feel like somebody here might have disconnected from you in the recent past, and this situation caused some sort of a havoc. Okay, there was a separation that took place between you and them, and this was that big conflict that took place between you and them to actually work things out together, right? So the Three of Pentacles here in the recent past is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Swords. This is talking about cooperation, okay? There was some sort of a truth that needed to be revealed, and I think that for some of you, it was revealed, and this had to do a lot with face-to-face communication, clear communication that happened between you and them. Maybe you said something or they said something that, could have created some sort of a conflict, and that's okay because you're a very solution-based sign. Like conflict resolution is what you actually like and aim for. Now, the Hermit here in the recent past is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you might have gone into a hermit mode due to the fact that there was argument about money, stability, commitment. I'm getting a lot of things involved into this situation. When you look at the Five of Wands, it shows 5 different people dressed up in 5 different outfits, and they're fighting and they're arguing, right? So this is an indication, and then the Pentacles around. Maybe also this person was not even moving at all. Maybe they were not taking any steps towards you, not taking any steps backwards. Like there was a lot of uncertainty, Aquarius, which might have caused you to be in this place of like feeling kind of dismayed. You are a very calculated, demure, mindful, cutie patootie sign. You wanted to know, okay, so where is this relationship going? Like, what am I investing into? What are we looking into? Sprinkles. I'm saying. So that's the reason why I feel like that you might have gone into a hermit mode to maybe separate yourself. For some of you might have been with this person, but also kind of felt a little bit lonely at the same time. Now, in the present moment, there is a decision here with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords here is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Empress. And since we are also moving into the Age of Aquarius, we're already in the Age of Aquarius. Thank God, innovation, creativity, independence. Thanks to the Age of Aquarius, we got this whole technology advancements going on. So Two of Swords, Two of Wands could be a long distance situation between you and this person. I'm getting here somebody like waiting or wanting to create a communication towards you, wanting to settle the dust. And because we're moving into the sign of Cancer, right, which is about nourishing, nurturing, wanting to, make amends and peace. And conversations are going to come from a place of clarity, which also we have been gaining that clarity in the sign of Gemini. And now moving towards Cancer, we're going to communicate that clarity with care and love. So this is the reason why somebody here is wanting to open up to you. They do have a lot of fears. This could be you also. But there is a lot of fears and doubts, whether you're going to be rejected, whether they're going to be rejecting. But Let's find out. The Ace of Swords here is about a communication and a brand new beginning. It's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance. Sagittarius energy here. Six of Cups. Anytime the Six of Cups here appears in a reading, at the bottom of the deck, this is talking about a brand new beginning. Ace of Wands, if you know, you know. This is my favorite card, one of my favorite cards after the Magician, because you gotta have the Magician skills to actually manifest a really nice wand for yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you know, you know. Now, in the present moment, this communication, again, someone here is finally gonna come out of their indecision, from their indecisive mode. And they're going to want to communicate with you, okay? A conversation that's going to take place that's going to lead to a lot of healing. You and this person are going to see the glass half full, which means that a conversation that's going to lead to a lot of happiness. I am strongly getting here that you could be dealing with the Taurus, another Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpiana, 4 fixed signs, right? And this is talking about the changes are very difficult, and maybe you and this person had to go some sort of a karmic cycle, purge a lot of things out of your life in order for both of you to be together. There is a telepathic communication with the High Priestess here. Someone's intuition is guiding them, or higher self is like guiding them to make a decision or to take a certain step towards this connection. The High Priestess is clarified by the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, and then the Seven of Swords. There is something here, Aquarius, that you are kind of doubting. Trust issues. I don't know what this is about. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There might have been an argument and a conversation that might have taken place between you and this person due to some sort of a trust issue. If you know me, if you know the readings, I always give an eyesight to the 7 of Swords, because it's kind of like this person is tiptoeing, walking on eggshells, and there is this energy of like as if somebody's hiding something. You might have confronted that to this person, or there is something your intuition is telling you. However, when this new offer comes in, and it's going to come towards your way, there is a lot of success stories on my community post as well, that I strongly feel like here that you are going to be basically like talking to this person and communicating with them what it is that you are thinking, like your mind. And you might even ask them a question, and I think that you are ready to hear whatever the answer is going to be, okay? What is the outcome for both of you with the 9 of Cups here in the near future? 9 of Cups is clarified by the Judgment, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Tower. So this decision here has to do a lot with forgiving one another for abandonment. I think here that there was a lot of abandonment, wounds, and trauma that was a result of in the past of you just kind of feeling lonely and left out, because this person that you're dealing with, maybe they had some sort of a trauma going on in their life which didn't allow them to really come forward to you and accept you. And that's something that they need to be doing, that work they need to be doing it within themselves. And I think that, Aquarius, you might have really allowed this person and enabled them to embark onto a spiritual healing journey. Now, in the near future, the outcome for both of you is going to be a lot of happiness with the 9 of Cups. Finally coming out of a Tower moment, a Tower situation here that might have been very debilitating. So let's talk about the Queen of Swords. This Tower moment was very unexpected. This is a situation that happened in a very unexpected way that you were not really anticipating. Queen of Swords here, communication, clarified by the 7 of Swords, the Hermit. The Hermit here is talking about, just like in the recent past, you were trying to understand the truth. Interestingly enough, you're going to be able to shed light. So this way, the Hermit is shedding light on the 7 of Cups, right? And this is 7 of Swords, excuse me. This is talking about the truth that's going to be revealed. And I feel like that this is not something to really like be extremely concerned about. It has to do a lot with this person's internal world, their upbringing, what they have gone through. And in the near future, you know, there is the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, dear Aquarius. For some of you, not going to resonate with every single person, might be a same-sex situation, but this communication has to do a lot with settling the fight, forgiving one another. There was a lot of arguments. I'm getting here back and forth fighting or misunderstandings, you know, words that were said that really hurt you at a very deep level. And that is something that needs to be discussed. Now, Knight of Swords here in the near future, somebody is headed towards your direction, but from your end, I'm honestly picking up on, you want to know which direction are they aiming for. Like, what is the direction that they want to move forward when they come into your life? 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the World. And then a Death card here at the bottom of the deck. When this person comes towards you, they're going to come at a very fast pace and unexpectedly. All of a sudden, you're going to feel like your phone is blowing up, or there is messages coming in from this person. Ultimately, the main message here for you that you want to convey with this individual is, how are we gonna work out this relationship from your end also? Because, you know, Aquarius, you are somebody that you like to hear on both ends, right? The both stories. So I feel like, dear Aquarius, your main question here with this person is going to be, let's make this work. Okay, we're gonna put in the effort here, but you need to know, like, what is your level of involvement? Like, how much are you really willing to put into the hard work and try to make this work between us? Now, the Knight of Swords here also is talking about a very go-getter energy. It's a very determined energy. Somebody here is determined to work things out with you, but maybe there is a pattern from this person's past that you have known, that they get very excited and they get very determined, but then they lose interest, or they lose track, or they get off of track. And that's something that you want to confirm with this person to make sure that they're not like doing them all ways. I'm saying sprinkle, sprinkle. So let's talk about the advice. What is the advice for my Aquarius? What is the advice for my Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius, so at the bottom of the deck, there is the Seven of Cups. Someone here is going to finally decide and make up their mind to actually come out of this confusion. They're going to want to talk to you about the very fact that, you know, this situation here that happened between you and them, they're going to be honest. Like, I might have tried to keep my options open with somebody else here. Aquarius, I see here someone here is going to communicate text messages, but the advice here for you and the overall outcome for both of you, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Family, reunion, you know, moving in together. There is also, maybe for some of you, there could be children involved. And I see here with the Four of Swords here, a lot of healing that's taking place. A lot of healing that's going to be taking place between you and this person. Reunion here. Hence the reason why is that the Ace of Pentacles is actually the main energy between you and this person. And this is an indication of wanting to bring calm and clarity into this situation through conversation. But what you want to know with this person, my intuition is telling me, is like, are they coming from a place of peace? Are they coming from a place of love? And dear Aquarius, there is definitely a lot of success stories and testimonials on my channel that you're more than welcome to check it out. My main advice here for people is to really detach from the outcome. Everyone has free will, and just focus on the new narrative. Focus on the, you know, frequency of love, and emitting frequency and emitting like love and peace, and wanting to believe in the best case scenario for you and this person. That should be the ultimate focus and the goal between you and them. Now, let's see what is the relationship advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle message. You have thinker. You are a thinker, actually, Aquarius energy. The thinker, number 44. You could also be seeing 444 a lot recently. So number 44 here, the thinker relationship message here is, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work, and should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. Very similar to what I was actually like feeling intuitively speaking. You know, logically is great, but also, you know, how many common things you got with this person. Are they coming from a place of love and peace, or passive aggressive behavior? And that's a changed behavior that you're going to need to look at into when they come towards you, in order for you to make the decision and move forward. Dear Aquarius, from the very bottom of my heart, my cutie patootie, thank you so much for being in here. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one.